What's up, guys? Good to see you. It is bright and early in the morning. It is also 2017, baby. Another year filled with amazing opportunities. So I'm going to get this day started. I'm taking you along with me. I'm going to do a quick progress check. I'm going to get in the shower, and then it's time to get on with the day. All right, say what's up, Paxton. Say hi. Say hey to everybody. So we went down to Florida for Christmas. We were down there to visit my mom and my brother, and Paxton got to meet his cousin, my brother's first child, Finn. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? The weather was absolutely beautiful. We had a great time. We had our very first ever family photo shoot, and Paxton didn't do so well.
I'm gonna get you. Paxton, I'm gonna get you.
But nonetheless, we're happy to be home. It is actually snowing here in Cincinnati, so we're back in the cold weather. So we're gonna get on with our day. Say bye, buddy. Bye. All right, time to make some keto coffee. Okay guys, so it is now 2017. I know a lot of you, including myself, kind of messed up over the holidays, maybe overindulged on the carbohydrates. That's completely fine. Like I always say, mistakes are allowed to happen, but what's not allowed to happen is to just up and quit. So the quicker you get back up on your feet, the better. So basically what I'm doing is today, just to make sure that everything is going smoothly, give myself a renewed sense of confidence and purpose, I am tracking my macros. Now, when I first started this diet, and anybody who starts this diet in the beginning, I highly recommend you track your macros. The macros are protein, carbs, and fats. Now, the reason why it's important to track in the very beginning is because the ratio 75% fat, 20% protein, 5% carbs is absolutely critical for a well-formulated ketogenic diet. So you want to make sure you're within that ratio. If you don't really track your food in the beginning, everything is so new that you really have no idea if you're within those ratios. I know a lot of people just kind of don't track in the beginning. They think they're getting enough fat and they're not. Now, here's the deal. After a while, me personally, I stopped tracking because it's just tedious. It doesn't really, it's hard to do. So when I get off track or when I need extra assurance, I will go back to tracking for a day, 2, or 3. So I'm tracking everything today using MyFitnessPal. In my opinion, it's the best app. It's got the most foods in it. You can also find a lot of restaurant foods in it as well. So what I'm doing is entering all of my food. It makes it very easy. You just have to scan the barcodes of all the foods. You choose the correct portion size or come as close as you possibly can, and then it just tracks everything for you. Now, what I'm doing throughout the day as I enter foods, I'm gonna click this little nutrition button. When you scroll down in the diary, it's at the very bottom. Click that nutrition button, and then there's a little thing that says macros, a little tab at the top that says macros. Click that, and then bam, you've got a nice little pie chart here that's gonna show you the percent of protein, carbs, and fat. So I entered in my keto coffee so far today, and I am now sitting at 30 grams of fat, 0 protein, 1 gram of carb. So as I go throughout the day entering my foods, I'm gonna keep checking back to this to make sure that I hit that ratio by the end of the day. So let's get this day started, guys. Let's head to the gym. All right, buddy, we're going to the gym. You wanna come with us? All right, guys, we made it here to World's Gym. So in the new year, I'm definitely changing my training philosophy, my training protocol up. It's a good time to try something new and different. So up until this point, I've always done what's called instinctive training. Basically, I just use my knowledge and experience to guide me through the workout. So when I come to the gym, I have a target muscle picked out, but as far as the order of the exercises, counting reps, and recording poundages, I never ever do. I just use my instincts to kind of carry me through the workout. Now, The good thing about that is you can kind of just go with the flow. The bad thing about that is you don't really know if you're progressing. I'm kind of at a point right now where I want to know if I'm progressing. I want to know if I'm building muscle. I want to know if I'm getting stronger. So what I'm doing here in the new year is I'm planning out every single workout, and I'm going to be using the Body Space app to track every single lift that I do. I'm going to record how many reps I do, and I'm going to record the poundages, something I've never ever done. Also, I'm changing my training split up, so I'm going to do a 3-day training split followed by a rest day. So the first day is a push day, the second day is a pull day, the third day is a leg day, and then we're going to rest, and I'll just keep repeating that. Push, pull, legs, rest, and repeat. So today is a push day. We are going to get started off here with some barbell bench press here. I'm going to record everything in Body Space. As always, the workout's in the description below. It's time to rock, guys. All right, that's a wrap. Killer workout, great way to start the new year, man. That set the tone really high there. So we are on our way home, got to get our first meal of the day. All right, guys, so we got our post-workout meal here. We have 4 whole eggs. I cooked the eggs in 1 tablespoon of butter as a good way to add some healthy fat. I also added Parmesan cheese on top, and I have 1 whole avocado. Now, I put Himalayan pink sea salt on the avocado and on the eggs. Remember, guys, sodium is absolutely critical on a ketogenic diet. I'm also taking my omega-3 supplements and my L-carnitine here, and I am now currently at 80% fat, 14% protein, and 6% carbs. That equals out to 89 grams of fat so far, 36 grams of protein, and 15 grams of fat.
Later.
All right, guys, so I just got done with 2 consultations, and I come across this a lot when I talk to people who are just starting out on the ketogenic diet. It is the fear of fat, fat phobia. Now, it's understandable because our government, big food companies, bogus studies have kind of ingrained the fact that fat makes you fat, it kills you, it gives you heart attacks and strokes, and increases cholesterol. So it's very understandable why people are so afraid to eat fat. So for the past almost 1 full year, I've eaten over 200 grams of fat every single day, and trust me, I've never felt better. But I just want to give you some information on some facts about fat. So first, fat is considered essential, meaning that it's absolutely critical that you get it from food sources because your body cannot produce it on its own. There is also essential proteins, but guess what? There's no such thing as essential carbohydrates. Fat is absolutely critical to every single cell in your body, and as a matter of fact, it helps make up the cell membrane or the protective coating around every single cell in your body. Believe it or not, your brain is made up of 65% fat. Fat and cholesterol are responsible for building key hormones in your body that help regulate your system, including your metabolism and your growth. Fat helps you control and maintain a good, healthy immune system. It helps regulate body temperature, and it also helps build and maintain lean muscle and bone density. Fat also helps protect your vital organs. So you've all heard of omega-3s and omega-6 fatty acids. They are 2 components of what are called polyunsaturated fats. Now, omega-3 fatty acids are very important and play a critical role in brain development. And omega-6 fatty acids help regulate your metabolism and keep your bones strong. And finally, fat is absolutely essential for the absorption of key vitamins and minerals. And in fact, if you run a low-fat diet, it is most likely going to lead to vitamin and mineral deficiencies. So those are just a few facts about fat that I found interesting, guys. I can't stress this enough. Fat is essential for you, and it will not make you fat. It will not give you high cholesterol. It will not clog your arteries. It will not make you drop dead of a heart attack. Guess what will, though? Carbohydrates. The interesting thing about fat is when you digest fat, it doesn't cause your blood sugar to raise, and it also doesn't cause a massive spike in insulin. So keep eating fat, guys.
A few moments later.
So I just sat down here to have a quick snack before I get back to work. So I have 12 macadamia nuts. You guys have heard it before. I'm a huge fan of macadamia nuts. They're an awesome source of monounsaturated fats. And as you can see here, only 12 kernels has 21 grams of fat, and 16 of those grams are monounsaturated. I've also got celery sticks that I'm going to be dipping inside almond butter. Almond butter is another amazing snack that you can have on the ketogenic diet, and as you can see, it's jam-packed full of awesome fats. So I calculated that I had about 4 tablespoons here, so 4 tablespoons is 30 grams of fat. Also, if you guys notice, it has 10 grams of carbs, but remember, you have to subtract out fiber. So it says here that it's got 6 grams of fiber, so that's only 4 grams of net carbs. So I'm going to check my pie chart here now. It looks like we are 79% fat, 13% protein, and 8% carbs. That breaks out to be 140 grams of fat so far, 50 grams of protein, and 31 grams of carbs. So far, so good. Yo guys, check this out. This is my boy Andreas. He's one of my subscribers. He sent me an email showing me this picture, telling me all about his journey. I absolutely love seeing stuff like this. So Andreas started his ketogenic diet back in June of 2015. It was a long road. He stayed persistent. He stayed hungry. He had determination, and he went from 275 pounds all the way down to 190, and as you can tell, this dude looks absolutely phenomenal, like a completely different person, and I guarantee his confidence is through the roof, as it should be. So keep kicking ass, Andres.
2 hours later.
Alright guys, so I'm back down at my desk. I got a ton of work to do, so I'm just going to eat dinner at my desk. So what we have here is a spring mix salad. I added a bunch of good healthy fats by taking a handful of walnuts. I drizzled on 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I then added shredded Parmesan cheese and drizzled on some balsamic vinaigrette. For my entree, I have a steak kebab that I picked up from the fresh market. I added fat by drizzling on avocado oil before I put it on the grill. So let's take a look at my macros now. It looks like I'm sitting at 78% fat, 14% protein, and 7% carbs. Now that equals out to 212 grams of fat, 87 grams of protein, and 43 grams of carbs. Alright, so I also get to give a huge shout out to my boy Henry OK Corrales. I just got off the phone with him, meeting him for the first time. He bought a consultation from me. He has been doing a ketogenic diet to prepare for his big fight, January 21st. He is a professional Bellator MMA fighter, man. This dude whoops ass for a living. Super cool, super humble guy, man. He's very focused and determined. It always excites me when I hear more and more athletes doing a ketogenic diet, man. The power of the keto diet, man, it's the real deal. He said his endurance has gone through the roof, man. His power has not suffered, and I know for a fact he's going to be whooping some ass come January 21st. Henry, we're all behind you, bro. Go get him. You ready to try your avocado? Look how good it looks.
Yeah, you do.
That avocado going in. It's good for you, buddy. Monounsaturated fats. All that avocado, dude. You love the avocado? It's good, healthy fat, buddy.
What do you think? You like it?
Do you love it?
Want more?
Alright guys, that's a wrap on today. It was a very busy and very productive day. Before I go to sleep, I'm going to have my Myoplex Ketogenic Shake. This is the strawberry banana flavor. So let's see how I did with tracking today. So it looks like for fat, I had 244 grams, which was 78% of my daily calories. That is absolutely awesome. For protein, I had 107 grams, which was 15% of my daily calories. That I'm also happy with because remember guys, it's better to go under on protein than over. And for carbohydrates, I had 48 grams, which was 7% of my daily calories. Now you're probably wondering, isn't that too much? But remember, you have to factor in net carbs, which was carbs minus fiber. The problem with this MyFitnessPal app is on this pie chart, it never shows you net carbs. So to find your net carbs, you have to click the nutrients button and figure out the calculation yourself. So it looks like here that I had 23 grams of fiber. So when I subtract that from my carbs, I only had 26 grams of net carbs, which is awesome. So 2017 starting off strong, guys. I appreciate you following along. We're in this together. I really hope you get a lot out of these videos. More are coming, so keep up the good work, guys, and much love.